Okay, let's talk about some of the good mothering decisions I think that you have already made. I think it's probably wise in today's world that you exercise some type of parental authority over the type of advertisements or magazines or books that are in your home. Why not? We often say, if you have a home computer, keep it in a common area. Make sure you can supervise and watch what's happening. Shouldn't that be the same for the kind of material that we find coming in magazines? I'm glad that you care enough to know that can be a trigger and that in fact impacts us. But I want you to take a look at what you're doing in the particular clothes market. Understand this as well. You've already got that insight on the magazine and the images that she receives. Different stores cut different sizes. What you may wear at one store may not be the size other place. And there's been a trend in the manufacturing market to actually play with sizes and bring them down, or bring them actually up in some cases, so people feel like I'm actually a size 4, but according to this, I'm a size 2. There's some talk now of introducing a size sub-0. Can you imagine what we're telling the massive amounts of people? So realize store to store may be different. I don't know if it's trendier or hippier clothes. It's true that they're cut different and for hips and waist, and they don't pay particular attention to female bodies and what's healthy. They're just going on a particular standard. Why I like that you're sensitive to the fact that you don't want her to have a negative body image. I'm actually a little bit guarded about you bringing her bigger sizes. Instead of just bringing her bigger clothes sizes, where I would like to see you probably put your energy is just ask her, what do you think you wear? What would you like me to do? I'll be happy to bring you a couple of sizes. And then if you notice her have a reaction and she says, how come I wore a size 6 over there, but here I'm having to get an 8? That you just offer her real truth that she can carry with her everywhere, that she can pass on to a girlfriend, which is, you know what, honey, it's kind of cruel, but there's no real standard size. They can be cut different to different stores, and we can wear different sizes. Don't let that change what you think about yourself. It's kind of a trick they do to make people buy their clothes. Sad, but true. You just openly and confidently share that information with her. And I think the reason I like that is it's a nugget that she can then, one, remember when you're not shopping with her one day. I would hate for her body acceptance to be tied to the fact that you're there to just bring her different clothes or take her to different shops. But she can also share the information then with her friends who may struggle or have a hard time. But all in all, I'm glad you're paying attention. But in the end, you can't control completely what your daughter thinks about her body. There's a lot of areas that impact her, from school, peers, magazines, images, outdoor images, culture in general. All of this will play a role. Sounds like you're being an excellent guardian of the things you can, and I would just offer her verbal truth about those other areas you can't control.